Well, Atletico Madrid remain in talks for Chelsea midfielder Conor Gallagher, but there is a big gap in valuation. Atletico do not yet have an agreement with the player, and they are aware of interest from Tottenham. Chelsea are expecting Tottenham to make a bid. Kwaku, he might not have sort of the stats that everyone looks at, you know, for a player that's played in his position, Conor Gallagher. But there was absolutely no doubt. Take Cole Palmer out of the equation last season, and he was one of Chelsea's best players. So why are the club wanting to sell him?
It doesn't make too much sense. I suppose you look at the books, you look at the fact that Chelsea have to balance the books. He's an academy product, and Chelsea can garner a hefty fee for him in terms of a transfer fee. But for me, he's such an important player, not just on the pitch, but what he brings off the pitch as well. Quickly develops into a leader at Stamford Bridge. Is a player that is strong in the dressing room and gives his all for Chelsea. And like you mentioned, it's not the top-line stats that stand out of Conor Gallagher. It's the underlying stats. It's the pressing, it's the running, it's the tackling. And he's a player that started the game for England at the Euros. Like, it beggars belief that a player that is an England international is surplus to requirements at a club like Chelsea that are not even challenging for Champions League football, really. And so, for Chelsea fans, it would be a huge disappointment, especially over the last couple of years, seeing big academy products leave the club. Conor Gallagher is a man that, I've mentioned it before, wore the captain's armband more than anybody else for Chelsea last season. And so he will be a big miss. And he was a huge plus for Mauricio Pochettino last year, especially when Chelsea turned things around towards the back end of the season.